Chordates origin and characteristics. Chordates occupy a greater variety of habitat and show more complicated mechanism of self-maintenance than any other group in the whole animal kingdom. Chordates derived their name from one of the synapomorphic or derived feature indicating their common ancestry. The chordates is the animal phylum with which we are familiar as it is include us, the human beings, and along with other vertebrates. It is also true that all the chordates non-vertebrates. Origin of chordates. Several hypotheses are produced by the geologist while attempting the find out of the evolutionary relationship of the chordates. We will try to understand different theories, the origin of chordates and their characteristics in this video. It is said that chordates are evolved from animals like Amphioxus. We may look further backward to understand the whole origin chordates phylum from still earliest ancestor. They may have existed in the earliest Paleozoic time. The great difficulties of such an inquiry in itself is the stimulus and challenge. The fish-like forms developed in early Ordovician period and as scales and bones have been found from the fossils collection of these periods. So the origin of chordate must be short for that in Cambrian periods, perhaps nearly 600 million years ago. It is believed that the chordates evolved during the time of Cambrian explosion when invertebrates were also evolved. Now we must think about which of the one main lines of invertebrates shows the closest affinity with the chordates. Almost every phylum in animal kingdom is suggested include the arachnids and nematine to have affinities with the chordates. Because of their body segmentation, it has been that annelids and arthropods have closer affinity with the chordates. However, the detailed study suggests many differences between the chordates and these groups. Invertebrates like arthropods possess segmentation affecting most organ systems, while in chordates only dorsal myomelar region is segmented. Even the mesodermal is not divided in its ventral region in most chordates. In annelids, the organism marked with ring, the nerve cord is present on the ventral side and the brain on the dorsal side. The vertebral nerve cord is dorsal to the gut and anterior part is modified in comparative brain. The circulatory system in annelids is closed and open in arthropods, while all the chordates possess closed circulatory system. Pattern and Gaskell carried out such theories to extreme and tried to solve relationship of chordates with Eurypterics as well as arachnids of the Cambrian and Silurian periods. These animals show a certain resemblance to some early fossil species, for example, Cephalocysts of the Devonian period. The modern annelids differ from that of chordates. According to the embryonic development point of view of evolution, like first In annulates, the arrangement of blastomere during the cleavage is spiral, hence known as spiralia, while in chordates it is irregular, hence called it irregularia. Second, gastrulations occur by the immigrations in annulates, while it occur by invaginations in chordates. Third, regeneration of ATP is accomplished from phosphoarginine by its kinase in all arthropods and mollusks. This method is primitive as it occurs in many bacteria, protozoa, coelenterate and platyhelminthes. Both the systems are found in annelids, echinoderms and tunicates, where it is in amphioxus and chordates. Phosphocreatine and its kinase provide. In chordates, echinoderms, tunicates and hemichordates, the opening of the gastrula, the blastopore, became the anus, and mouth is new opening. So these animals are grouped together as deuterostomia, distinct from the other group of non-vertebrates where the blastopore form the mouth, hence called the protostomia. The mechanism of providing energy liberation also shows systematic differences. According to Chamberlain, all modern chordates possess the glomerular kidneys to remove excess water from the body. They might have evolved from some freshwater forms, but the early fossils of chordates, when recovered from marine sediments, and even modern protochordates are all marine forms. Myxinoids and sharks possess the glomerular kidneys. It supports the theory of marine origin of chordates, as they have similarities in embryonic development, type of coelom, and larval stages. Chordates might have evolved from the deuterostomes ancestors like echinoderms, hemichordates, and pogonoforms. Simply comparison of two groups is not enough to understand the evolution. Extending the same method, we may divide the whole world of metazoa into two groups. First, the Spiralia, including arthropods, annelids, mollusks, and platyhelminthes. In second, the Irregularia, including chordates, echinoderms, brachiopods, polyzoans, graptolites, and phoronids. At the first sight, we cannot believe that there may be any similarities in animal belonging to these groups. But when we found similarities in the fundamental organizations, to become more convinced that the ancestor of fish-like animal are to be found here. By study of living relics of early chordates, it is possible to trace the history of the change with some possibility, although some zoologists like the Brain still find that the idea of bringing such unlike animals together is amazing. Fossils of the earliest vertebrates are known from the Silurian Devonian period, that is about 400. Different theories have evolved to explain the origin of chordates. We will understand them in detail. Echinoderm origin by Johannes Müller. The theory is based on the comparative studies of larvae, studies of echinoderm and hemichordates. Tornaria larva of hemichordates resembles echinoderm larvae such as Bipinnaria, Auricularia, Diplorula, and Doliolaria, which possess ciliary bands and apical tuft of cilia. Johannes Müller, W. Gaston, D. Beers proposed that echinoderm larvae give rise to chordates by neoteny. Further, like chordates, echinoderms are also deuterostomia and possess mesodermal skeletal element. The discovery of fossil echinoderms called chalcochordata from Ordovician periods confirms echinoderms' ancestry of chordates. Chalcochordata were asymmetrical animals which demonstrate affinities with both echinoderms and hemichordates, but their skeleton is made up of calcium carbonate, whereas in vertebrates the bones are made up of hydrated calcium carbonate and phosphate. Chalcochordates had large pharynx with a series of gill slits, each covered with flap for filter feedings and a small segmented bodies and postanal tail. A perforated pharynx for filter feeding appeared to have evolved in diverse groups of animals during Cambrian Ordovician period, when planktons are